Good morning parents and my dear students. Welcome to Std-2 Evs class. Today we are going to discuss chapter 12 from your green circle EVS book part 2. Children, being in touch, what does that mean? It means communicating with each other, being in touch with each other, even if we are far away from each other. The various ways in which we communicate is called means of communication. Children, in olden times, pigeons were used to carry information from one place to another. Later, men on foot and on horseback carried messages. Today, we have many fast means of communication. The first kind of communication, postal communication. Postal communication was the most popular kind of communication a few years ago. We can send postcards, Indian letters and stamped envelopes to send our messages. The address and PIN code should be written very neatly on the envelope. Letters which are sent outside the country are called aerograms. Coming to the next kind of communication, which is telephonic communication. Telephones are the quickest means of communication. Mobile phones help us to talk and receive messages even while traveling. We can send messages through a connected machine called a fax machine. It gives instant message delivery. Now children, coming to the third kind of communication, which is mass communication. Children, what is the meaning of mass? Mass means a lot of. Now, what is the meaning of mass communication? When information or messages are sent to a large number of people at the same time, it is called mass communication. Newspapers, magazines, television and radios are examples of mass communication. Computers are now a common means of communication. The internet helps us to gather a lot of information from the different websites. We can also communicate with people through email. Email means electronic mail. So children, you have seen that we have different kinds of communication. Some are slow and some are very fast. Now children, let us recall a few facts that we should always remember. Number 1, in days gone by, pigeons carried messages from one place to another. A pigeon carried the message in days gone by. Later on, number 2, later on, men on foot or on horseback carried messages from one place to another. How did they carry the messages, children, later on? They carried it on foot, they walked, or they carried it on horseback. Number 3, nowadays we have fast means of communication like the mobile phone, which helps us to talk and receive messages even while traveling. Now children, let us recall what we have learnt in this chapter by answering the following questions. Number 1, which means of communication will you use to, number 1, tell your aunt about your results in the USA? We will use a mobile phone. We will use a mobile phone. B, collect some information on animals. Internet. Number C, send an urgent letter to your father who is posted in another state. We will send a speed post. Now children, let us look at question 2. Name the following. The computer was invented by Charles Babbage. Number B, the television was invented by John Baird. Children, we have learned so many things in this chapter all about communication. We cannot stay without getting information of people around us. Let us remember all the means of communication that are important in our daily lives. A computer gives us information, an inland letter carries information, and a fax machine transmits the information very fast. Let us remember all these points and revise our lessons thoroughly. The worksheets and notes will be uploaded on the school website. Thank you.